That is my banner. As I get for more familiar with this video editing thing, then I'll be doing a lot more and stuff. So that's my logo. That is what's going to be on every video that I do and everything that I do from now on and stuff. So, people, let's talk about this case. Now, there has been a lot of speculation going on, a lot of things happening, and so on and so forth. I have a boatload of content and information that is getting ready to blow your mind. And I'm coming out with it. And I'm coming out and I'm exposing TM and I'm exposing the establishment. See, all too long, these people have been hiding behind the scenes and stuff. And then they've been paying certain people to cover up their madness and things. But now I have been collaborating and I have been talking. I have been doing some more research and stuff. And I think I can show you better than I can tell you because, see, when you tell people, a lot of people really don't get it. They don't really understand all what you're trying to say or what you're trying to convey. But then when you start to piece the puzzles together by actually showing the people and then telling.
Now this ought to get interesting because you can hear him on his live.
Kanika Jenkins, I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say. You may not like it.
He says he's the originator, creator of Kanika's Revenge. Well, I hate to break it down for you, but one of my nemesis is actually that Lion Lisa Love created Kanika's Revenge at least 2 years ago when she created the group titled Kanika's Revenge. So you're a straight liar. And I would like to say shout out to Nene for getting on Edward's ass here, for him trying to drag my dad into some bullshit. Now here he says fair play. She told me herself that Edward is saying that I said something about his family members, and of course, we know better. So, let me show you what I haven't shown.
Please just start. And see, what I'm not going to have now, I'm not going to have people on my live who's going to be hollering, screaming, and, doing all like.
Yes, you're the only one that hollers and screams. But let me show you something. Let me share with y'all the ignorance of an ignorant person. I just got hit up to come look. Y'all know I'm hanging this paneling over here. Y'all know I've been busy all day. I was gonna bake the cookies tonight. Guess I ain't gonna get to it. Anyway, this idiot right here decides to come back and make a lie or a messed up assumption about my dad. Y'all see what it says. Now, he's waving or clapping right here like if it's supposed to be a joke, okay? So then he posts up my little video. Now that wasn't enough. He says, in this live, we will talk about a few events playing out. So let's go see what this is about. They're staying right. Now, I haven't caught it all. I only caught a couple of minutes of it because, like I said, they came and told me. Oh, okay, it does say special edition. I didn't see it out there. Uh, he's playing my video so loud I cannot hear him talking. But I was told that he says some things. So once we get past the part with my video on it, I'll see if he says these things. If he doesn't, then I'll let you know what it is that they said that he was saying. Because like I said, he's got my video so loud I can't hear him, and he's got it out of order. It's not even in the proper orientation. All right.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph.
Sweetheart, that's right.
Take hold of your hands.
Yeah.
All right,
You might
let's
have
talk.
to.
Well, today, peoples, has been such an interesting day.
Is the chair staying? Right.
And I wanted to come on and talk about this case and just a few other things that has been going on today.
You want to talk about this case. So what is my dad having to go to the hospital? I want to say it so bad. Wait till you find out what he went for. But anyway, what does that got to do with the Kanika case?
Well, peoples, I am sad to report that Casey, over father, has
the reason
been
why he's not
admitted.
talking. Are you really sad, Edward? Are you really? Because I heard that you called somebody and said that you were going to have to act real hard to try to pretend like you were sad. Come out, he's just throwing up. And I think his throat's raw.
Old man is having some issues and things, and so, I think he's probably on his last leg. So
why would you think that he's on his last leg, Edward? I mean, let's get real. He can't stand on either one of his legs. He's been paralyzed since 1986. Come on.
people's, I've been there. My mom had passed on Christmas Day, so I know what it's like. And so this may be...
Yeah, and your freaky ass was laying on top of her, posing for the camera to take a picture of you laying on your mom. How morbid is that? For real. You ain't normal, dude, at all. He's got a pocket in his belt.
Part of a hard time.
You have her knock on the door.
Okay.
I need you guys to know that, we're not here to live forever and a day and things. And so,
Mr. said
our time is coming. And when our time comes, our time comes. And so,
this is the code. What does it say down here? Can't post comments to some destinations. Oh, okay. Because you're trying to put this in the Facebook Live groups. Okay, I see. But area.
This is what it is, people, and this is the time
right
of
now,
the
so
year. This is times to when many of us go through and things.
Don't try to act like you've been through nothing I've been through. I will never be nothing like you. And you could not be anything like anybody in my family.
So, I mean, I would share the content, but I can't share the content because it has a little logo on there and things. And so, I go share that. And she's going to go put a copyright on it, and then she's going to, have me have another strike. So, she can't strike this. So, I can always get.
Did you think that you don't get a strike for using the audio as well? I mean, it's either or. It's all mine.
A commentary as to what's
this is
going
another
on
shot
there
of the same setup. I guess
I tell you,
runs
people,
through this machine,
the old man
sucks
is
it
old.
out, and blows it out the
has
window.
taken a lot of medicine.
But again,
and things, kind of like seeing live that she had did and things.
Visited
so it's.
I didn't go live, Edward. You don't know the difference, Mr. Videographer, photographer for 20 years. I recorded it from 11 o'clock in the morning or something, and then I uploaded it. You don't know the difference. And why are you talking about him dying? That's why you're not showing it. You're not showing it because the man was sitting up in his chair when the ambulance came. He met the ambulance out at the street. Really, Edward? You're still such a fucking liar.
support and things.
Edward, why don't you worry about where your 30-year-old daughter, whose addiction is overrunning her to the point where she's escaping from institutions? Why don't you worry about her? No, you'd rather be on live making up lies about my dad.
And stuff, because I know she's going to need it. All right, people. So let's venture out here. Let's see what some things.
Now, you sat there and talked about my dad couldn't wipe his own ass because he's in a wheelchair. So let's see about this. He's been self-sufficient up until this past year. So from 1940 until 2021, he cared for himself. He had the fall in 1986. So from 1986 until now, he's had no problem wiping his ass, his balls, and everything else. And by the way, he has a colostomy bag, so he doesn't have to worry about wiping his ass like you need to wipe your ass. Now, being that your son is how old now? I think he's older than my kids. Late 20s, early 30s, I forgot. He's been in a wheelchair most of his life. I don't know what you did to him that he had to get in a wheelchair, but, you know, if you did tell me, I know now not just to take it with a grain of salt, means that you told me that your daughter was always in the hospital because of sickle cell, and I felt bad about that. Just to find out that no, it's not that, she has a drug dependency issue, very severe. No, I'm not lying and I'm not spreading gossip. I'm just speaking facts. Unlike you make up lies about people's family members. But don't you think that maybe you should be over there worrying about them instead of making up lies about mine? Maybe they wouldn't have the issues that they have in the world. But I mean, someone pointed out to me, someone from your camp pointed out to me that maybe your son can't wipe his ass, which is why you thought my dad couldn't. I don't know. I'm just saying what was told to me by somebody that's in your camp. But again, why are you worried about my dad, who was sitting up in the wheelchair, met the ambulance out in the street? What gave you any inclination that he was gaining his wings? Oh, I know, he wasn't. But let's go take a look, because I heard that you had something else out. Well, I don't see it. I don't know where it's at, what they were talking about. I've already scrolled almost back to the beginning of the year. We're in May. And I don't see it. They said I had to scroll back kind of far, but it's supposed to be something that he had posted up. But I don't, well, yeah, he did know who I was. He did know who I was since February, that's right. That's when he got me, begged me to come on his panel and do a live with him, which is when he actually started talking about Kanika. Because, yeah, he had these groups, but he never talked about Kanika. They weren't lying when they said he did not learn Kanika's name until, 2 months ago, maybe. About to finish flinging through this man's stuff. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and tell him I don't know where it's at. Because I don't see it. Oh, Lord, you would put that up, Edward. Who's that?
Been going through some of the SD cards that I have, and
My life before I moved out of my mother's house. She told me to clean my room. Is that really your room? You're a grown-ass man. And that's how you had your room? Damn, Edward. God damn. You have a dirty household. I'll just put it like that. You're reposting this? I thought she'd been passed away for a long time. And why are you laying on top of her? And since your father's already passed away, your brother passed away, the other one's in prison, the other ones, you don't ever see them because y'all don't live around each other. So you took that picture yourself. You propped the camera up, went and laid on her to take the picture. That makes you very sick. I don't see what they said. You're weird, Edward. Now, just in case you didn't catch the video and you're just only catching this one, what he didn't want to show you is, like I said, my dad was up in the chair meeting the ambulance out at the street. To give you an idea of how not getting his wings it was, you're fixing to hear me make a joke to him about how, oh, it's not a good sign. They got the lights on and the sirens off, type thing. Edward is a coward who tries to... Yep, they got the lights and no siren. That's a bad sign. He just likes to lie on people. That's all it is. Watch. Let me jump it ahead for you. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can go watch it, but... This is where they get the stretcher out. There he is. And which hospital does he want to go to? And he's telling her. And they say, you can go to any hospital you want to, or we can take you to Biloxi. So we start making jokes about going to Biloxi and gambling. Oh, we get to go gambling?
Yeah, hell yeah. But that'd be by way of luck. I take a minute extra.
At 10, it's fine. So, does he look like he's grabbing his wings and taking off with them, or what? Edward, you're a coward and a liar. And I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a, what do they call those, necrophiliacs, whatever? Somebody that's morbidly sick that fantasizes about dead people or something, because you're not all there, Edward.